When somebody says, let's take the family to a plant nursery, this is probably not what you're imagining. Because hidden up here in Marengo, Ohio, is a place filled with thousands of plants, crazy looking cacti, succulents, flowers, gardens, pottery, and some plants that I honestly don't think that I've ever seen before. And apparently, this place changes throughout the entire year. So today, the family and I are exploring Groovy Plant Ranch to find out why this is way more than a place to buy a plant. This is Groovy Plants Ranch. One of the first things that you realize when you get here is that this doesn't really feel like you're walking into a traditional garden center. It feels like you've arrived somewhere. It's quirky, it's colorful, and there are different areas to explore. And that makes it a pretty cool destination, even if half of your family couldn't tell a philodendron from a petunia. And I might have been one of those, to be quite honest. All right, everybody gets to pick their favorite plant, and no, that does not mean that we're buying all of them. That rule is mostly for me. Here's the first thing that I really like about this place. You don't have to be a serious plant person to enjoy it, because walking through here almost becomes a treasure hunt. The sunflowers, or the daisy-looking gerberas that look like sunflowers, I'm telling you, I don't know plants, but these are gorgeous. The bright, intense colors just make you feel cheery and happy. You've got houseplants, cacti, succulents, and some genuinely unusual botanical oddities mixed in with plants that are a little bit more familiar. The ranch actually grows thousands of plants here every year. See, these are what I'm talking about. I would never walk into a normal store looking for some of these, but how I suddenly feel like I need one of these to take home. And here's a tip. If you're bringing kids, don't make the trip about shopping for plants. Give them a mission. Find the weirdest plant, the biggest cactus, the coolest color, or pick one plant that they would take home if they could choose anything. Now they're not shopping, they're exploring. Here's what might actually be the best reason though to come back. The version of Groovy Plants Ranch that we're seeing today isn't necessarily the version that you'll see next season. In the spring, the focus expands into things like hanging baskets, annuals, herbs, vegetables, and perennials. The summer brings gardens, perennials, and summer annuals. And then the fall comes along and suddenly it's mums, fall color, and a ridiculous number of funky pumpkins. During winter, you still got some warm greenhouses to walk through, along with orchids, wreaths, and holiday greenery. So this really isn't a been there, done that destination. Come back with another season and you'll experience all the changes. But plants aren't actually the part that surprised me the most. Because the smart thing that they've done here is turning buying plants into an experience. Instead of grabbing something off of a shelf, going home, where you browse through all kinds of pottery here, and gardening accessories. There's even an area where you can pot up your new plant. Which leads me to tip number 2. If you're new to plants, don't just pick something because it's cool. Ask, where is this going in my house? How much light does that spot actually get? And how much maintenance am I realistically willing to do? Because that's a huge difference. I love the plant, and I can keep this plant alive. Which category are you? The staff here is also a resource. If you find something that you love, ask what kind of light it wants. How often should it dry out? And what usually kills it? If they tell you my name, you'll know that they probably talked to me long enough to know that conversation. Anyway, the last question can save you a lot of money. And this is also where I think Groovy Plant Ranch becomes especially interesting for families. They don't necessarily need to come here with a shopping list. They can just explore, walk through the greenhouses, check out the gardens, let everyone choose their favorites. Take some pictures and slow down for a while.